Hi, it's going to be walking through the framework of Smart Notebook, just kind of giving you a nice breakdown of where everything is. I know getting into it the first time, or even if you've been in a long time, you might not know where everything exactly is. So I think just getting the idea and structure of things allows you to really get creative down the road as well, just knowing where to find things. So over here on the left-hand side, I like to call this my presentation type of view. In the middle is going to be my creation. And on the right hand side is going to be my tools for annotation and working with the actual notebook file. So I like to break it up. So over here again is our presentations where I can add pages, take away pages quickly. Maybe I want to go ahead and clear my ink if a bunch of stuff is on there. I can throw a quick screen shade to hide information as it comes on there. If I click, I can go ahead and change the colors, different options that are available to you. I also have the ability to view on a different size, so maybe increasing the length, the image size. I also really like the dual page display, so when I do have two screens on here, maybe I have this screen playing a video, or I have a PDF that I've put up in here that I want to annotate, and then over here I want to take notes, because it's really nice. You can just click and drag and go back and forth with it too. So with that, you can actually, in the middle, like I said, is our creation. You have our smart response as well as our smart lab where it connects and pushes out to devices. You can play those same games and clicker game activities with the student devices. And then you have your math tools. So definitely check out those videos that I have on those already created for you with like math tools and for like GeoGebra that's already built in there for you to use. Over here on the right hand side is our pen tools, our shape tools that have already been created where you can just select the color, filling that color in. Maybe you want to come back and fill later with our paint bucket. Maybe you want to create a bigger line size. Everything's available to you. We have our already created maybe the different sides of shapes that you want to put in there. Again, the paint buckets are over here as well with you, showing you the different pen tools that you have available to you. I'm just going to go ahead, clicking my pen tools, and then going over to my different pen options. I do have my highlighter, my text pen, which I have a full video on as well. I have my magic pen as well as my shape recognition pen. Check out my shape video to see some more about that. It's all about finding what's easiest and what's best for you. And when you know what you're looking for, I always like to customize my toolbar over here. And then you can just put those in there as you see fit. If you do have something that you want to use, so maybe you want to add a shapes bar and you're trying to put it over here and you're not understanding why, it's because it has to fit into where it belongs. So over here it has to stay with the tools and you can just click and drag, but if you're trying to put it over here where it doesn't belong, it won't allow you. Another thing that I do like to point out is over here is more creation side of things, where you can go ahead and you can already put the Notebook Maestro in there, which connects with the iPad. You have the smart blocks, you have YouTube, which has basically full access with no ads built in there, so a little bit easier to view from there. And then you do have our ability to upload any file that you want. And then you also have the ability to go ahead and in here just any kind of thing that you want to put. So if I want to type in flag, it'll search our gallery. In that case, you can pull up a bunch of different pictures on flags that you want to put in there, and then you can go ahead and just drag and put that flag in there. So if I want to put the Bangladesh flag, I'm clicking and just dragging and put that on there. Another big thing, so again, this is our creation. More creation is in the middle. Presentation is on the left, and then all of our tools for annotation is on the right. The last thing that I really like to point out is if you're a Mac, it's going to be up on the top, PC it's going to be at the bottom, but our little blue smartboard button, once you are connected, it won't show the X, but when you are connected to the board, it will just be a full blue. In that case, you're allowed to orient with that. Right now, what I'm doing is recording all my videos off of our recorder. We also can put the keyboard in there so we don't have to run back to our desk every time possibly. We also have the ability to put the screen capture toolbar as well as the screen shade. The screen shade I already showed you a second ago. I really love this screen capture toolbar. The reason why, if I go to any website real quick, so on here I'm looking at this, I'm going to go to google.com, and in this case I think I'm on Valentine's Day. I think I want to save that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my screen capture toolbar. I'm just going to highlight over it, just like our snippet tool, and I can just send it directly to my page and notebook, and there it is. And now I can annotate this. So thinking about when you're trying to create lessons and find pictures, I can go to a lot of different websites and just throw them all here on the page, and then I can just resort them and then just put them all together really quickly. So this is down here that you can just grab with our screen capture toolbar, and then you can get creative and do however you want to make that shape as well. And I can go ahead and throw that onto my current page. Or I have other options. Maybe I want to send to clipboard, save it on a desktop as a PDF. So different things you can do with that. So hopefully it was helpful in understanding how things are set up in Notebook.